Hello everyone. So today I want to think about and talk about exponents and multiplication properties. So we've already kind of gone through our laws of exponents, the first three rules, and now we're going to just practice with applying them. So if you remember from the last video, when we multiply like bases, so bases that are exactly the same, we keep the base and we add the exponents. So my base is 4, and if I add the two exponents, 2 plus 2 gives me 4, and we're left with 4 to the 4th power. If we look at problem number 6, we have 6r times 5r squared. We're going to treat the coefficients as we normally would, and because we're multiplying, we're going to do 6 times 5, which is 30. And now I have r times r squared. So one of the things that we know, even though we don't see it, that r has an exponent of 1. So if you don't see an exponent shown, you're automatically going to assume that the exponent is a 1. And so now we keep the base and we add the exponents. 1 plus 2 gives me 3. And so our final answer is going to be 30r cubed here. So let's go to number 11. So again, we're multiplying 6x times 2x squared. We're going to multiply the coefficients the same way that we normally would. 6 times 2 is going to give me 12. And when I multiply like bases, I'm going to keep the base and I'm going to add the exponents. So we need to remember here that even though we don't see an exponent on this x, there's really an invisible 1 there. And so 1 plus 2 is going to give me 3, and so our final answer is going to be 12x cubed. So let's go to number 13. This one we're multiplying 3 terms together. So again, we're going to treat the coefficients exactly the same way as we normally would. 7 times 10 is 70, and 70 times 8 is going to give us 560. So there's our coefficient. And now we're going to look at multiplying the u's and the v's together. So I have u and v, so when we write this out, we're going to write it in alphabetical order. So the u is going to come before the v. So I have u cubed times u to the first. So when I multiply like bases, I keep the base and I add the exponents. So 3 plus 1 gives me 4. And I'm going to do the same thing for the v's. I have v cubed times v to the 5th times v cubed. I'm going to keep the base and add the exponents. 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. And I know I'm all the way simplified when there is only one of each variable left. I don't want to see a u in any more than one place and a v in any more than one place. And so there's 13. And if we go to number 20 now, again, treating the coefficients the same way that we normally would, 3 times 7 gives me 21. U to the 4th power times u squared. When we multiply like bases, we keep the base and we add the exponents. So 4 plus 2 gives me 6. And with the v's, I have 5 plus 3 is going to give me 8. So we have 21 u to the 6th, v to the 8th power. And that's it.